answer your question.
All right, I just started recording, but it's just audio right now, I think. No.
That is, I do genuinely believe that. In that, I think technology has kind of destroyed part of life that I remember growing up with.
Okay.
And you talk about just now about how your phone isn't a distraction.
Yeah, I mean, it's a flip phone, but it's not a
right, which existed in '97.
Right.
We had the internet in '97. It wasn't broadband, but you could still go look at the news. You could still use that for networking. You could still get on fucking forums back in the day.
Yeah.
Nothing has improved since then.
So
everything's gotten faster.
Yeah.
For sure. Everything's gotten way faster. But dude, nothing exists now. For all intents and purposes.
But see, that's the technological argument, right? So let me structure this a little bit. So one, when you talk about the phone, I mean, I think that what I was saying earlier, and I'll just say this for the podcast, is that, you know, I have a flip phone. It cost me $60 to buy. I don't have to make any payments for it. It's got a voice recorder, a unit converter, a tip calculator, a stopwatch. It takes tasks. It has a notepad, a calculator, an alarm clock, and it takes voice commands, and it has a camera. So it can take calls and it can take text. So yeah, it does all the things that I need it to do. But in the context of is this the best time to be alive? And then also as a corollary to that, but would we be more successful at any other time? Now my argument is that this is not the best time to be alive. But I will concede that you and I, two schmucks like you and I, would be more successful probably any other point than this. Like in the 90s, maybe not than the 40s. I probably wouldn't be, you know, very well regarded in 1940s America, especially not in Texas. Maybe in Chicago. Well, I am dark, you know. I'm not a very light-skinned man.
You're Greek.
Yeah. I'll just tell him, hey, I'm a Greek immigrant. I'm here to make some euros.
Where came from, Tarek?
Oh, from Greeks, probably just using the word Tarek trying to whiteify himself, like we were talking about Sammy Sosa.
We told him.
Yeah.
Because Clark's dad hates Muslims, so we told him to say his name was Rick Georgopoulos and to say he was Greek, and it just fucking
God.
Never Tarek Rick until we told him to.
That's true. I never knew that. I mean, I've known Rick for over a decade.
Rick, Tarek, your name's Rick, and Rick Georgopoulos, and you're Greek. We're just doing this to avoid any problems with Brian Haruska.
That's brilliant. I mean, I never ever knew that about Rick, and you know that plays so relevantly to the Sammy Sosa thing. You know, like I'm saying, the reason why Sammy Sosa bleached his skin, it's racism. Because we grow up associating, and I'm not some social justice warrior guy, you know, I'm not some, you know, liberal fascist. That's another topic for another day. But I really do believe that all the good people are white in the movies, in all the media. All the sexiest people are white, and only now is there started to become like a pushback for that, where it's like, oh, she's black and she's she a little bit too aggressively too, because I believe in a meritocracy, you know. Oh, she's black and she's almost as good looking as the top 15 good looking girls. Well, guess what? She's number one now. She's the Miss American beauty pageant winner now, and I'm like, come on, if she deserves it, she deserves it. But don't hand her the fucking tiara just because she happens to have dark skin. That's racism.
I'll add. Did you see what the MTV Movie Awards did?
No, what'd they do?
There's no longer Best Actor or Actress.
Why? It's just Best Actor?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't disagree with that, though. I think that's fine.
I don't either, but it's weird.
It's weird. You know but here's the thing. Here's what I don't want to see. I don't want to see, like, and I bet you it's going to happen. The first year, Best Actor is going to be a fucking woman. No matter who it is. Like fucking Heath Ledger could resurrect from the fucking... Yeah, Heath Ledger can resurrect from the fucking dead, come up, and, like, just give the best performance ever, and people will be like, no, we're going to give it to Sandra Bullock for her Miss Congeniality 4. It's like, fuck off.
Robert De Niro, I think this is a quote from him.
Yeah.
And I'm paraphrasing, but he said something akin to, the only actress I've ever worked with is Meryl Streep.
That's great.
And it's like, so what do you do?
Yeah.
Because I hate to break it to women, and I think most rational women would agree with me, that men's performances are more electric across the board. I mean, I love Hilary Swank's performance in Million Dollar Baby.
Oh, yeah.
I think there are tons of great female actresses.
Right.
I really do.
Right.
But when it comes to who's the best at the end of the year, how many of those are going to be able to go to women objectively? Like, you mean to tell me
what's wrong with it? May the best man win. But you mean to tell me what were you saying? You mean to tell me what? What were you going there? Sorry for cutting you off.
But you mean to tell me that, like,
yeah,
I don't, who won Best Actress last year?
No idea, honestly. Never heard of him. Yeah, that proves your point.
Leo won for The Revenant, which involved him fucking, like, physically hurting himself.
You know, the last,
going to Antarctica to film and sleeping in a fucking dead horse.
But is that not our own? Wait a minute. But we have to like stop ourselves here and really ask ourselves: is it not our own misogyny that, you know, makes us think that, or makes us not know who won Best Actress? Because I couldn't tell you who won Best Actress.
It's the Hitchens "women aren't funny" thing.
You think so? I mean, I've read that article several times.
It has nothing to do with women not being funny.
Mm-hmm.
It had to do just that is not a feminine trait.
Well, Hitch's argument was that they never needed to be funny. It's the man, right? It's the man who needs to entertain a woman so he can sleep with her. You know.
Gallows humor is uniquely male.
But you're absolutely right. It's not even just humor. It's just being a charming and entertaining person. A woman can just shut the fuck up and look pretty, and guys will go up to her and talk to her and try to sleep with her. Girls don't need to act out and make these entertaining, vivid performances in order to, you know, galvanize men. We're already captivated. We're already galvanized. Right? I think that's what you're trying to say.
It is. It is exactly what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's fucking brilliant, man. And right. Was it Emma Stone? Was it Emma Stone? You know, Emma Stone's a good actress, though. I like Emma Stone.
She's great.
I'd love to be married to her.
Sexually attractive.
Yeah, is she married? Is she single? I don't know, but I'd love to be married to her. Like, to me, Emma Stone would be like back in the day for me, it was all about, you know, I wanted to be the guy who, like, Natalie Portman just like found me in some coffee shop, and I'm like, I'm just like, what do you do? You know, I'm just myself. What do you mean? Yeah, you know, I'm just a stay-at-home dad. Oh, you're a stay-at-home dad? What a pussy. Yeah, my wife's Natalie Portman. Oh my God, you're a fucking god. You know, like that's right. What to me that was like, yep, she's a Jew and she's my wife. Fuck off.
So do you mean to tell me Emma Stone's performance in La La Land is comparable to Leo's performance in The Revenant?
Clearly not. I haven't watched it though. Have you watched it though? But have you watched it though? You know, like, we're just making judgments out of ignorance.
La La Land opening day.
Oh, did you?
I dragged Tarek to it. I was so excited.
What a fag.
I'm a fucking fag, right? I wanted to see fucking Ryan Gosling and fucking Emma Stone
and
I wanted tears to roll down my eye at the fucking charmingness of it all. It was one of the best movies I've ever seen. I walked out of more than almost any film I've ever seen in recent memory. I walked out of that one as a better man, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I should watch it then.
But
yeah,
you cannot tell me
that
her singing and dancing is on the same sort of playing field as Leo with his fucking his fucking beard down to his belt.
So then let's find out which one was then because what's the last good female performance you can think of? The last one I could think of was actually the aforementioned Natalie Portman's Black Swan in 2010. Now
okay.
I think that year, I don't know if you watched The King's Speech, but Colin Firth won Best Actor. You did not?
I believe so.
King's Speech was really good, man. You should fucking watch it. But Colin Firth's fucking performance, you know, as the second son of you know, inheriting the kingship, you know, that was fantastic. You know, the future George VI. That performance was great. But I don't know if I would actually give it to Natalie Portman that year. If we're talking Best Actor, 2010, I would give it to Natalie Portman over Colin Firth. Now,
Sure, I would too.
the last I think I'm looking here. Meryl Streep won The Iron Lady in 2011. Jennifer Lawrence won for Silver Linings Playbook in 2012. Kate Blanchett won Blue Jasmine in 2013. Now, can those beat whoever won? In the corresponding years for Best Actor? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think so. I just don't think so. And the last female performance I saw that blew me away. Right. And there's been a couple of them. One was ScarJo.
ScarJo.
In Under the Skin.
Yeah. I never watched
that. That performance haunted me. Like haunted me. Like I walked out of that movie fucking disturbed.
Oh really?
Like actually affected. Oh fuck yeah. That is the best movie I've seen in the past 10 years.
Scarlett Johansson. Really? Because I have this friend. I have this female friend in Canada who
Have you seen it?
No, I didn't see it. I'm claiming ignorance here. I'm very ignorant. But she hates Scarlett Johansson because she thinks Scarlett Johansson is just a complete shitty actress and that she just keeps her mouth open like this dumbfounded dumb idiot. And I would just love to sit down and watch this movie with her one day so I could just be like, "Ha, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about."
She'll have a heart attack or whoever this is.
I
saw it with Rick. And I'll never forget the first thing he said when we walked out of the theater, because he almost brought his girlfriend along at the time.
Yeah.
And he was just like, if I brought Midori to this, she would have walked. She would have.
What's the name of the movie? What is it? Under the Skin?
Under the Skin.
Is it like really graphic or something?
Sure.
Oh God! All right.
The first 10 minutes of the film is an eyeball.
Don't spoil. I like to go into movies blind, but I'm reading about it.
I couldn't spoil it if I wanted to.
Here's what it says on the Wikipedia. It says the film stars Scarlett Johansson as an otherworldly woman who preys on men in Scotland. Sold. Yes. I'm already sold. I already want to watch it. Yeah, that's all you had to say.
The soundtrack, dude, is screeching violence. I've never heard a more upsetting or.
You know what's interesting about that? You know what's really interesting? Okay, so now we really have to look at our methods here because she didn't even get a nomination in 2013 for that.
No, not at all. No one didn't get a dick for that.
So maybe fuck the Academy Awards. Maybe we should have our own. We should have our own awards every year. We should watch movies, and me and you should nominate. Give points to actors, and then come out with our own. This is our best actor. This is our best actress for the year, and then we have them duke it out, and we see who wins.
Are you familiar with Red Letter Media?
A little bit, yeah.
They are my favorite thing, like in the world.
Isn't that the alt-right shit though? Isn't that what's her name? Isn't it? Is that it? Red Letter Media isn't.
Rebel Media.
Oh, that's Rebel Media with what's her name? Like Lauren Southern or whatever.
Oh, she's so hot.
Yeah, she is. She's such a good. Whoever picked her to be the face of they knew what the fuck they were doing. Yeah.
She's blowing fucking Illuminati.
Yeah, libertarian. All the libertarian dicks in the world just rise and salute her every day. Lauren Southern.
There are these four guys that sit around and drink beers and talk about movies. Specifically, like bad movies.
Okay.
Like movies.
All right.
And they're famous for doing that fucking 70-minute Star Wars Episode 1 review.
Yeah.
But they do that. They have like their own little sarcastic awards, and they usually they almost always just give it to fucking hacks.